Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Sliding over to Say Cheese TV, and we tapping in with Charleston White. Charleston White is speaking on Cardi B situation overall. So her situation with Offset, her situation with Stephon Diggs, and he's using her as an example to speak about the difference between, which is something I speak about, but me and Charleston White don't use the same language. So we're both very blunt. But he's Southern, he's from a different part of the country, and so he says things differently, but we kind of say the same things when we talk about the difference between a lady and a lady of the night, for, you know, while I'm keeping it PC for the moment, you know what I mean? And Charleston is going to be breaking down the difference using Cardi B's situation and her as a person as an analogy. So this is my first time watching this all the way through, so I'm going to tap in and give y'all an authentic reaction to it. Let's get going.
I mean, yeah, Stephon Diggs, he's all over the blogs now. Him and Cardi B, they finally.
Yeah. And Cardi ain't doing nothing wrong. She tried to do right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched it.
8 years.
Man, she tried to do right, man. You're holding on to take so much. A woman will take everything. A woman will take it forever, but a hoe will get fed up. Shit. And when a hoe get fed up, make you cry.
He's feeling it now, huh?
What? Man, shit. Man, I'm crying. Many times talking about hurting about me. I don't play about my kid. This ain't about the kid. He don't give a damn about that hairstyle, nigga. You care about that athletic dick pouncing in your woman. And she bringing in other women in it. And everybody swinging on that boy monkey ball. I be mad at the motherfucker. Me and my girl used to have threesome, and she over there in all the mother holes swinging on that monkey ball. Think I be mad at the motherfucker too. Threatening violence. I understand it's just a hurt man. But you a player. Yeah. Just get on over here on the injury reserve list. Stretch it out a little bit. Try to have you some non-contact practices, you know, before you get back out on the field. But don't be angry because you done got injured. No. If you're real with yourself, if you done dished it out, you ought to be able to take it. If you done dished it out, you ought to be able to take it in such a way where, you don't make yourself.
All right, so while he's speaking on them personally, we're going to speak about it generally in a situation where a man has been habitually a cheater, has been a habitual cheater. In a situation where a man has been a habitual cheater, it's definitely fair to say if you're going to dish it out, you ought to be able to take it. The public masquerading, you know, whether or not he deserves that as payback or karma or whatever the case may be, that's going to be, I mean, that's subjective. But I'm following so far. Let's go, Charleston.
Doesn't look like no lane. Yeah, you can hurt in style. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah. I mean, and for a rapper,
it's every worst nightmare.
But I'm saying, like, Stephon Diggs is in a 4-year, $69 million contract.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's money. He got one of them bodies, them whole like, and man, that'll make you cry. Man, have sitting somewhere on the bridge, dangling his feet. You hear the people say, man, don't jump, man. Just come on now, let us talk to you. You just up there trying to think. You ain't thinking about jumping, but you're thinking about it. Homie, that's the worst.
Hey, that's why I tell y'all to get in the gym, man. That's why I tell y'all to get in the gym, because it'd be bad. Like, it's bad, like when you've been with your main joint for hella years. Y'all part ways. And you over there with a dad bod. And her new situation, he set up. You in the streets, and she done upgraded for real, like real life upgraded. That, listen, if a woman ever upgraded from me, I can imagine how that'll hit my ego, because I got a good relationship with my ego. I could imagine that if a woman went on for me and upgraded, which I ain't seen that yet, but if that happened, you feel me? I could imagine. So Charleston he ain't wrong. Let's go.
Nightmare. If for your bra that you once loved, and she done went and got with more money than you, and he's athletic. Homie, that's all of our secret fear as a man is one of them.
But I see a lot of guys speaking out saying that she went from a guy cheating to a guy that has multiple girls too. Anyway.
Hold on. No. She ain't trying to marry this. she just trying to have fun, so this don't hurt no more.
Come on, say the quiet shit out loud. It's so many people I see in the comments, like under Cardi posts with like Stefan talking about, yeah, and I even heard somebody on a podcast. I wish I could remember what person I heard say it, talking about like, look at Cardi B, for example. She bounced back. Like y'all always say women with children and this, that, and the third, like they can't bounce back. Like she bounced back. And I literally was like, I think it was 8 at the table. And I was just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like this is definitely a public fling that we're witnessing. This ain't her next husband. Definitely not.
This hurt over her. Yeah, I'd have left this cheating. I expect him not to cheat. I don't expect him not to cheat.
He's still gonna hurt her.
I don't expect him not to cheat. So how you gonna hurt me when my expectations are not there? Me and you ain't getting in this relationship to be in a monogamous, committed, faithful relationship. We hold together. Baby, I got a new one. Let me see. This one, y'all ain't never had money, so this one, baby, say this. I just mentioned, but let me see her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the phone on. Let me hear. This one of them. We don't expect that. It's the unrealistic expectation where we come into this. These ain't two poor people feeling sorry for each other on the rebound, trying to mask hurt. Man, this woman, you heard what she said? I listened to her. I ain't listening to y'all. She said in such a sincere voice, I became friends with this nigga. This a fly nigga. He already know what I'm going through. I ain't telling him, but he want that pussy. She don't know he want the pussy, but he making it be known. Hey, how you doing? No different when you jump in the whole DM you ain't talked to in a while. Sniff trying to bark back up the tree. How you doing? He just so happened to catch it in one of them down moments. Man, woo, woo, woo. So he macking on her through text messages. As she said, she would look up one day and the would message her at the right time saying the right thing. Conversation always rule the nation. So over time, they develop a friendship. She's still trying to pack foul and play foul with the rap. He peeling away with the conversation and texting, letting her have her space. He got her. So they ain't jumping into nothing. We thinking they done jumped in. The niggas that got something about this is the niggas that's hating.
Women, it always start off with
Okay. I ain't know that. I didn't know that's how Stefan, like, how that ended up coming about. So he kind of just like was chilling in the cut. And then when the cut became open, he went on ahead and slid in that wound. I feel him. I mean, it's one of them things like, it's interesting. It's interesting because a lot of people will hear that and be like, well, he was never her friend or they not. You know, I think I talked about this on a different piece of content. When y'all say like men and women can't be friends, is it because of like situations like this? Or is it just a situation where like attractive men and women can't be friends? Talk to me, chat. Let me know about that. Because, you know, like, okay, so like what's a good example? So the movie Brown Sugar. If Sanaa Lathan and Tay Diggs never ended up together, but they had their little moments and shit, was they never friends to each other because they liked each other? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, was they supposed to? I never understood that. Like I think friendship, just like loyalty, just like monogamy, just like anything, it's a day-to-day decision. I'm gonna be real with you. Cause somebody could be your friend from the playground, from elementary school, and then switch up on you in their 40s. Like, that's not your friend no more. You know, like that shit a day-to-day choice, right? Just like anything though, just like anything. Like I remember I used to always tell my cousin, I used to always say, like, hey, Like, you know, he was asking me, I was in a relationship at this time. He asked me like, hey, like, what's your like mentality, like this, that, and the third? And I just told him, I take my relationship day to day because it only take like a few minutes for it to end. And he was like, what you mean? I'm like, nah, literally, like you could be with somebody 15 years and decide y'all don't want to be together in 15 minutes. Like it's literally a day-to-day choice. That shit is like the ... at the end of, you know what I mean? That shit to be continued always. It's a what are you doing right now? What is the current situation? Because the past don't have no bearings on that. And then keeping people around who have switched up for the sake of being on autopilot or trying to stick to habits. That'll have you in a situation like Selena, rest in peace. You feel me? You got the snake in your garden, so you try to make it a pet. No good. I went off on a tangent from what the subject matter is, but when he brought that up, it made me think about that, and I just wanted to get some nuance. Let's go.
The woman having fun, and then slowly he laying the pipe down over time. She gonna want more, and then over time she's gonna start screaming and yelling on YouTube and
You think about broke hoes. You ain't talking about the woman that got all this money. How much money they just posted and said she almost a billionaire?
Yeah.
When she got with Offset, she put that in a Rolls Royce and one of them badass cars. We seen it. She had the blunt already in the ashtray. Nigga, she had a bag of money. You describing a woman, this a hoe. This a hoe who used to drug men and rob them. So she know how to handle it. This a hoe who done sold pussy. How you think she got him back to the room to drug him? In the name of selling pussy. It's a broad that's been in the strip club who come up out the strip club. From the strip club to where she at. This ain't the regular kind of woman that's gonna be giving you some pussy and fall in love just because you're.
I don't think a hoe stays with a man for 8 years. And,
yes, you do.
Yeah. He ain't had no good hoe. He lying. You lying. Go ahead, Charleston. I'm gonna let Charleston tell y'all.
Hoes by our side.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Welcome to the Classic Codes if it's your first time. 333 if you already here. Let's go.
I don't know hoes. You don't know a real hoe. A hoe at her age, hoes don't try to hoe forever. She settled down as a hoe. She was not too long ago out of the strip club, a music career. You think from the strip club to the music career, she just became a ladylike woman? She was just drugging men. She just was fighting. So she hadn't had children. Most niggas put a baby in a hoe change for the baby. But she still got her hoe ways. She gonna go hoe up on this baby or daddy. Y'all don't know a hoe. So a hoe is looking for the right.
Hey, somebody keep a hoe count on here. Dog, somebody keep a hoe count on here. Oh, the guys is here. The guys is here. Perry, what up? Miles, what up? Chris Dale, what up? Oh, the whole gang is here. What up? 333. What's going on, y'all? Man, somebody keep a hoe count on this man. Charleston is a fool. Let's go, though. He making good points. Let's go.
Man, whether it's a trick or whoever, that'll change her life. But she'll evolve from what she was. So she'll play whatever role he put her in that's beneficial. Hoes is about benefits. It ain't got about feelings. It's about a benefit with a hoe. So a hoe will put up with way more than what a woman will put up with for the benefits. A hoe don't care about the feelings. So he met her as this rap icon. He ain't no motherly woman, letting a rap icon. He put a baby in her. We start watching her go from being this to a mama wife. We watching this. So we watching a hoe go from being what she was to a mama and a wife. And being faithful. There's no tabloids. There's no nothing saying she been doing this. It's all on him. He the one. We watching him run back to her on stage, baby. I'm sorry, baby, with the blunt, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She performed.
Hey, yeah. I thought that was crazy. When he went on stage and begged for her back, I thought that was crazy. I remember that. Hey, Miles said Swiss cheese at this point. Yeah, facts though. But listen, who ain't guilty of it? Hey, fellas, y'all ain't never fell in love with a hoe? I know I'd have loved me a hoe or two. Because they be so cool, man. They be too cool, G. They be cool as hell. It be a whole vibe with a hoe. Females be like, why y'all be loving hoes? Hoes be cool. I'm talking about cool as hell. Easy to talk to. Easy to be. They don't have no complaints. When you go over a whole house, let me know if you ever been over a whole house that complained to you about something. No complaints. Yo, let me stop for y'all think I'm living like that, man. You know, people make assumptions. Let's go.
We watching this. We watching this hoe take him back. A woman wouldn't have took all she took public embarrassment and took him back. A woman wouldn't have done it. She would have been gone. She would have been gone. But a hoe, she gonna stay down.
Mm-hmm.
With all that public embarrassment she took. A hoe would have stayed down. A woman, she wouldn't have let Stephon Diggs while she was pregnant with her husband baby. A hoe will. A woman will not let Stephon Diggs while she was pregnant with her husband baby. But a hoe will.
I think with any woman in the world, right time, right person, hoe or not.
No. A woman, most niggas don't know a hoe and most niggas don't know a woman. Homie, some woman, I don't care what the situation is. She ain't giving her dignity up for what she feel at this moment. And she still got to be a woman tomorrow. She still got to be a woman tomorrow.
A few years ago, you told me all women were the same.
I ain't never said that. All women are designed the same by God. All women don't act the same. All women are the same. All of them emotionally respond, but all of them don't act the same.
Yeah.
Homie, there are some women, I don't care how bad they hurt. You ain't because they hurt. I know some women, I don't care what they going through. I don't care what the man did. You not fit to lay your demon spirits on my innocent baby in my womb. And you a whoremongering man.
Hold on, man. I don't know if y'all ready for this conversation. Ain't today Sunday? Today's Sunday, ain't it? Y'all ain't ready for this today. Y'all really want to talk or what we doing, chat? What we doing, chat? We going there or what we doing? Y'all tell me, man. I could taper it back. I know some of y'all just left service. I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna try not to cuss today. You know what I mean? But like, what y'all? It's the codes now. It's still the classic codes now. Hey, how y'all want to play it? I got a lot to say. I'm trying to chill. Let's go.
You've been laying with all these different women. You think I'm finna let you lay and you finna impart those spirits in my baby and you've been sleeping with strippers who's possibly been molested? You want to put those molested spirits into my baby where my baby draws because you lay those spirits? Come on now. You want to transfer all these spirits into me as a pregnant woman with an innocent child. Do you know how sacred it is for a woman to be pregnant? That nobody touches her? No man. That's why God made Jesus' father couldn't talk for 9 months. Because he gonna be saying, man, I ain't how she get pregnant.
Hey, y'all don't want Charleston gonna get me in trouble, G. Charleston gonna get me in trouble, man. Y'all know how I'm set up. Y'all know how I'm set up. Y'all know I'm set up.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
I'm trying, chat. I'm trying, chat. What he say? Uncle Charles always good with me. Yeah, man. He don't be saying nothing wrong, man. It's just, the delivery. A lot of people can't handle the delivery. Too much heat on the fastball. Catcher don't want to catch it in the mitt. It's hurting the palm. You know what I'm saying? People don't like the delivery, but it's a real conversation because it's definitely scriptural that Joe was questioning the hell out of how Mary ended up pregnant. As any man should. Yes, Lord. We ain't gonna get into it on Sunday. We gonna keep it cool. Let's go.
He couldn't even talk. That's how sacred a pregnancy is. But we don't think a woman would do that. That's hoe. That's what a hoe would do, nigga. Not a woman.
What do you like better, women or hoes?
Hoe. Don't give me a hoe. Man, the women are great. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, nigga. I don't know I don't know how to interact with no woman other than yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I don't know how to fuck a woman.
You can't have a conversation with a woman?
I can have a great conversation with a woman. Didn't you hear what I said? I don't know how to fuck a woman. I don't know how to try to fuck a woman.
How long does it take you to identify a hoe or a woman? Can you tell before they open their mouth?
Yeah. Body language, mannerism, body posture, and eye contact.
Body, okay, posture.
Hey, my man said, give me a hoe. You know he mean it when he stand up. When Charleston stand up, he dead serious. He did, ain't no trolling, ain't no nothing. When he stand up, when he said, he mean it, G. Give me. I just told y'all, they be cool, G. They be cool. Let's go.
A hoe looking around. A woman don't look around. A hoe see everything. A woman don't. A woman got tunnel vision. A hoe see everything. A hoe see everybody watching her. Because she's scanning and looking. Choosy Susie. The hoe looking to make eye contact with but the woman ain't. The woman minding her business. The hoe tending, the hoe scanning and scoping. But the woman minding her business. A woman, you have to say, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Then she might stop and look. A hoe, you can say, hey, she gonna turn. Go somewhere where it's a bunch of women and whistle. Whoever responds to the whistle, that's a hoe trait. Walk and say, hey. See who responds to the hey. A woman, hey,
I swear on my life, I'm going to do a vlog. We gonna do a vlog chat. We gonna go live. I'm finna go somewhere where it's hella females, and I'm everything that oh shit. He said go somewhere and whistle. Hey, he a fool. I told y'all I wasn't gonna cuss. My fault. I'm gonna put $1 in the cuss jar. Let's go.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, miss. Or her name. It's just small things like that. You can see a lady walking, and based on how
Mal said, hoes don't offer a payment plan. Woo!
How she turning her head, looking and making eye contact into the car. That's what a hoe do. A woman ain't trying to look and see who's driving by. A hoe
is there a hybrid of two? Because a woman can still be a hoe on some days, though.
A woman can't be a hoe, but a hoe can be a woman. A woman don't know hoe behavior.
Nope.
Women don't know what hoes do.
Come on. And on my channel, I talk about women all the time. I say shout out to them, and I just speak about the fact that they're very rare. I think the fact that I speak about how rare women are, I love the way he's breaking down the difference, by the way. I really do. He's breaking it down only the way Charleston White can, and it's why y'all not seeing me do a lot of interjection with him. But I talk all the time about women and how much when men come across women, I actually on my channel and a lot of my content, y'all can't absorb what I be talking about through the thumbnails. Y'all gotta actually press play. You know what I'm saying? But I always talk about how rare women is, and I always say, guys, if you run across one, you may not. They that rare these days. It's like precious diamond. You know, you may not catch another one, so you probably want to chill. I don't care what point of your life you is. If you're in the middle of your manhole phase or whatever it is, and you run across a woman, don't do her dirty. Listen, I tell you what, if you willing to pass on that, running the risk of not catching another one later down the line because you want to finish your manhole phase, cool. Leave her out. Leave her out, bro. Leave that woman alone. Don't break her heart. Don't go hurt her. They gentle, they soft, and they rare. In this part of the world, they gentle, they soft, and they rare. And when you catch one, don't do it dirty. If you know you a scumbag, folk, just leave that one alone. It's plenty. Listen, what'd he say? Walk in a room full of women and whistle. It's plenty that's going to respond to the whole whistle. Plenty. Leave that woman alone, though. For real. I think a big part of the problem we got in today's society, though, is that women want to be hoes for a while, switch over to trying to transition into a woman, and then demand the respect that women who never went through the whole shit deserve. They try to demand the respect that those women deserve. You understand? If I'm a liar for 15 years straight, and then I turn into the most honest person on the planet, you can't blame the rest of the world for taking 15 years to adjust to the fact that I'm honest. You see what I'm saying? So if somebody used to be loose and they've made a name for themselves in that way, and then they switch over and want to be respectable, it may be a buffering period. It may take some time for your, like he said, your mannerisms, your body language, your posture, your disposition to change. You've been one way for a long time type shit. It's just reasonable conversation, man. Let's go.
A woman don't know how to wash her pussy in the sink. A woman know how to wash her pussy taking a bath. A hoe can be a woman because she just learned, it's a learned behavior. Being a woman is a learned behavior. But a woman can't be a hoe. It's learned behavior. Where she learned, she can't be a hoe.
Jay Zilla said, Charleston not playing. Hoes be the only females you could be friends with. They good friends. Hoes are role players. They role players. You know what I mean? They get in the position that you need them in. Figuratively and literally.
You need to write a book on this.
Oh, I ain't got time. I just keep teaching it through this. But a woman can't be a hoe. She don't know how to be, especially if she was raised by women.
Well, the way you're putting it, LeBron James' wife is a woman.
Of course.
You don't see her out and about trying to get unwanted attention. And...
A hoe want attention, a woman don't. Hoes want attention, a woman don't.
So what about IG girls?
Them hoes. Them ain't women.
I don't believe that.
A woman will not get half naked for display.
Come on.
That's what make a woman modest.
Come on.
I think women.
Hey, listen. It's small things. Let me give y'all some examples he ain't offer. It's small things. This one, you know, I'm gonna give y'all an angle he ain't spoke on yet. This one, you know, when you a man trying to wife a hoe. Ladies, I'm talking to the men right now. Don't take no offense to the way that I'm wording things. This is a man talking to the men right now. If for any ladies that's present, no disrespect. I love y'all. Fellas, if this your woman, right? You getting serious with her, y'all may be locking in for a little under a year, but say y'all 7, 8 months in, 9 months in. Let's say y'all to the point where y'all cohabitating. Cool. You and your lady, y'all live together now, right? She getting dressed to go out without you. A hoe ain't gonna ask you nothing about approving her outfit. She gonna put on what she wearing. She gonna come out, say bye to you, let you get a look at her. You offer her a compliment, she gonna take it. She not gonna ask you during the process of getting ready if some shit is acceptable. A woman gonna ask you if her outfit acceptable. She gonna ask you if it's acceptable and accept when you tell her to take that shit off or put something underneath that. Or do you got drawers on? You going out without me? I'm not there to, demonstrate. If need be, nah. Go ahead and go with that new trendy look with the baggy shit. Go ahead. Yep. And go ahead out like that. A woman gonna see about that. She gonna ask, you not gonna have to tell her, hey, let me, you shouldn't wear that, whatever. But that's when that's an indication of the itch. For those that missed it, I gave a definition on a piece of content last week. This is the itch. This one, you got that example I just gave. That's when you got a woman that got the itch. Yeah. So let me read that definition for y'all, so y'all can see. This another classic codes definition. The itch. The itch is the desire to have a time frame where one may exercise their ability to be sexually free, loose, and liberated. Behavioral examples of scratching the itch may consist of, but are not limited to, provocative attire, risque social media presence, cheating on current companion, or providing unchallenging sexual access to multiple people. That's the itch. And things like that is when you know that your woman got the itch. When you want to be half naked outside, you itching. Because that's marketing. That's marketing. Taking your pictures, whether you know it or not. Body language is a way bigger communicator than verbal language. So if I go to, for example, if I go to a woman's Instagram and I see more photos of her with her back turned, like taking the picture ass first, looking over the shoulder, than I do of her taking a picture forward facing, right? Then I understand what this is. I understand what this is. And if it's not that, then somebody should make her aware that she's giving out the wrong perception of herself. Because if I see that, if 85% of your pictures is turned and you looking back at us, and that thing tooched, and that's most of the photos. That's in every even if you drop your photos 3-4 at a time, and that's in every single one. You got to show us that ass. That's a maiden call. We know what this is. So, that's a little free game that everybody could take something from. That's just my POV too. I ain't saying I'm right. Miles, facts. A woman won't lead with her sexuality. That's a fact. He said, in my opinion, your opinion is welcome. All opinions are welcome, even ones that opposed to mine, for sure. But let's get back to it, because Brother Charleston was getting close to done. Let's get back to it. I got time, y'all, so we're going to take it slow. No puffy. Let's go.
Are lonely trying to find that guy.
Women aren't lonely. Women are busy. When women are lonely, that's because they're studying to get their degree.
But I think no. I think women dress half naked to thirst traps to get guys.
Lonely women don't dress half naked because women know they don't have to be half naked to get guys.
You could post a thirst trap and not be half naked, my nigga.
No, homie. Homie, you've never seen Jasmine Crockett look like a hoe, but she look good all the time.
But she posts a lot of pictures, right?
Not half naked.
No, but she posts a lot of pictures.
Not like this.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. Not like that. They're like this. Waist up. You don't see her cleavage. That's not the same thing.
I feel like any woman posting a lot of pictures, half naked or not, is still trying to.
My fault, Chad. I was muted. It's crazy. I didn't even know they were going to go this route in regards to public image. I didn't know they were going to go this route. I already just spoke on that to y'all, and they now speaking on it. This is an authentic reaction, so it looked like great minds think alike. But let's let the brothers continue. Oh, wait, we got a comment. Miles said, the butt selfie can't help to look sometimes. Oh, we going to look. You know what I mean? And listen, we going to hit the like button. And that confused the good girls because they like, that's what y'all be hitting like on. But shit, we not trying to marry that. That's what we hit like on. That's not what we hit wife on. Y'all make sure y'all trademark that with classic. That's what we hit like on. That's not what we hit wife on. Let's go.
I get attention from somebody.
No, they're not. Jasmine Crockett is a congressman. She has a social media page. Most women don't post a lot of pictures. Most women are at work. Homie, you're trying to compare women to what you see on Instagram. Why you think you don't never see any normal looking women on Instagram? All the women you see on Instagram is drop dead gorgeous, 5'5". Why you don't see normal women who look like our mothers and them on there?
This is what I think. I think a lot of them are normal, good women, but they have to compete against the hoes. So they have to lower their standard.
Listen, homie, so you got women and you got ladies. Women and ladies don't look at hoes and compete. They look at them with disgust, a shame, and disdain. Women don't look at hoes and compete. Women are secure. Women can go years without having sex.
And this is why the good men having a hard time locating the women that are single yet fit to be wives, because they've crawled into a hole, because they're so outnumbered by the aforementioned hoe. You know what I'm saying? That when they look at the hoe in disgust, they're outnumbered. So they're looked at as haters. You hating, like, don't judge. Like, I hate when I see a woman that don't feel comfortable staying a woman because there's too many hoes around. They'll give a disclaimer while they talking, like, I don't do that type of stuff, but I don't knock nobody, do what you do. Like, no, you do knock them. You think that shit's stupid. You think that shit is disrespectful to self. You know that, and you can stand in that, queen. because you don't live like that, because you have more integrity than that. And it's for you to hold your sister accountable for sure. Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you don't have to give the disclaimer that I don't do the half naked stuff on social media. I don't even post a lot. I'm not really, you know what I mean? But I don't knock nobody, like, get it how you live. No. And that's the problem. That's why we can't tell y'all apart. Because y'all always talking about it's cool. Like, I don't knock nobody, get it how you live. How we know you ain't with them? If it's 10 lions coming down the street, how do I tell which one is domesticated without going over there risking getting killed? You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to set the women out here, the ones that have been mindful about how they manage their vajayjay for most of their life, and they don't have astronomical, a number of sexual experiences and multitude of partners and things like that. For women who have done, the self-work and got themselves into a position mentally where they understand and respect and admire the duties and the role of the man and have an appreciation for that, and they don't want to live their life without that. They don't say things like, I mean, if I don't have a man, it's cool, but if I'm gonna have a man, he need to be my ideal man. Those are not women who, the women who actually get it. They get to a point where they get it. Like, shout out to them. And y'all should set yourselves apart from the women that don't get it. And they should be saying, oh, she's a pick me, because you gonna get picked. You gonna get picked. If you being called to pick me by your sisterhood, you're doing the right thing. Take it from a man. Fuck with your sisterhood talking about. Take it from a man. Sorry, I told you I wasn't gonna cuss. That was only twice this episode. I put another $1 in the cuss jar. But yeah, let's go.
And not be bothered by not having sex. For instance, the single Maya, so she's been 7 to 10 years. Women can do that. Hoes can't.
I know a lot of good women that just love sex.
Good women, good women don't love sex. Good women love sex with the men they love.
Yeah, okay.
You keep trying to compare a whole.
Nah, I think it's not.
Yeah. Say Cheese don't get the difference. He really don't get the difference. Charleston is doing a great job. He don't get the difference. Like, women don't have a desire to do the dick gymnastics. They don't. Women, like ladies, they don't have a desire for that. They don't, when they see they associates or constituents or potentially even friends doing whole shit, they don't have FOMO. They don't be like, they not beefing or having internal conflict with their own integrity. Like, yeah, I'm choosing to do the right thing, but I definitely got the itch to do a little bit of that shit. It look fun over there. Like, no, they looking at them like, ugh, like, I would never, but they'll still be cool with the hoe though. And then, you know what I'm saying? So he not saying, come on, break it down, Charleston.
You keep saying women, but you mean hoes.
I don't think
So do your mama like sex with a bunch of men?
No.
Come on now. You see how quick you said no? So when you say women, say my mama. When you say women, say my mama.
I don't think everything is as black as white as you make it seem.
You making it seem in black and white because you put all women in the category, and I'm separating them. I'm saying women do this, ladies do this, bitches do this, hoes do this. You keep saying all women, and I'm saying, no, Sean, not all women, nigga.
Right.
Only a certain kind of woman who have a whole trait would do this. Women save themselves. Women secretly go in their room and play in their pussy and don't let nobody know they did this. A hoe get on there and talk about the roads. Yep. A woman don't let nobody know what toy she used.
Come on, man. Let him cook. He's smoking this. Come on, man. Charleston, you smoking this, bro. Charleston, when you see this, when I clip this up, you completely smoke this, bro. Yeah. This might be some of your best work. In your words, yeah. This might be some of your best work, Charleston. Can't nobody watch this 20-minute clip of him breaking this down and say they don't get it. At that point, respectfully, I will have no choice but to start questioning your IQ. For sure, respectfully, I have no choice. I have great reason to do so. I'm going to start questioning your intellect. Yeah. It's time. He's smoking this. Let's go.
Play with. A woman ain't finna go post home because that's not her attraction. That's the hoe. That's the bitch. A woman isn't worried about what the world sees her as. So she don't pay attention to the world. Homie, a woman is, man, homie, we don't get to see many. So it's hard for us to say, man, that's what a woman will do.
Come on.
But nigga, women post on social media all the time. It just ain't their ass showing. That's the hoe. Want you to see the figure, the ass, the shape. The woman is satisfied with her pretty face, no makeup. Relax.
I know women like that too who don't post naked, but when you know them, they are hoes.
Did you hear what you just said? When you know them. When you know them. That's what you want from your woman. You want your woman for you to know she a hoe and nobody else. That's why it says what? Lady in the streets, but freak in the sheets.
Come on, man. This is an educational experience for us all. Yeah, I had to learn through life the difference. Oh yeah, y'all know me. If I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna be real. Miles said the host doesn't know the difference. I'm learning too. Just being honest, man. That's why we here. That's code cracking. That's code cracking at its finest. Miles just cracked the code. Miles just cracked the code. You know what I'm saying? He learning right now. We getting this understood because a lot of times you will listen. There are a lot of hoes seeking redemption right now. They run in the church. They run into the mosque. I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. Y'all see, look at my face. I'm not trying to be, I'm just neutral, but I'm just speaking objectively. It's happening. They getting up in age. We got a whole generation of them. They getting up in age. They've made some deplorable decisions. They got some baggage that shows for those decisions. And they still out here looking for a legitimate man, the best that they can find. And they're trying to stay competitive the best they can. You know what I'm saying? And the only way the men would know that they got because they relocating, they moving, getting fresh starts on you niggas. And the only way you would know about a record in the history is by you having your senses up, your eyes open. You see what I'm saying? The only way you would know. And I just gave y'all an indicator, right? When y'all get dressed to go somewhere, if she don't come to you and get your approval of what she got on, you understand? You understand what you're dealing with. You understand what you're dealing with. I'm gonna try not to because Charleston just said the word hoe enough for all of us, right? So, but simple and plain. If she doesn't know, if you over the age of 26 and you dating a woman, and she doesn't know how to make you a proper meal, she hasn't been serious enough with a man to take up some level of culinary understanding to put together a proper meal. At least have 2 good meals in her plate that she could put together for you. Maybe listen, I don't know how to make much, but I got some fire ass steak and some steak and asparagus for your ass. And I could put some little garlic mashed potatoes together for you. I can make that. That's gonna be fire. And I can make a lasagna. And then from there, y'all can build. But if she don't know how to cook at all, and y'all at a certain age, listen, man, she's inexperienced in nurturing. You don't have to, she don't got to tell you her opinion of herself. You could just pay attention to what's going on. And this ain't me butchering nobody. I'm talking to the brothers now. I'm giving these guys free game on telling of whether or not you dealing with somebody who got a little more experience than you probably want a woman to have if you trying to, meet her at the altar in the dress. And that should not be white in this particular situation. You understand? There's indicators. That's why I always say the body counts conversation. Yes, the point is always made in the comments of all the body count videos. Like, how would you ever know the truth? You would never know the real number. And if it's high enough, the person may not know their own number. But the thing about it is you can tell whether or not you're dealing with somebody with more experience than you're comfortable with. And that don't need to be a specific number. But this video is great for showing the difference in the indicators. So you don't have to take her word for it. You could just pay attention. As I always tell y'all to do on the classic codes, listen with your eyes. Let's go.
You just said a mouthful. When you know them, that's when they let you know, Sean. Shout out to the hoes. I'm looking for a good one. A law hoe.
So Cardi B, that's a hoe.
Man, that's a real live hoe. That's what they've been trying to run us from. A woman like her who can change her life for the man that she'll change her life for.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, is she a good woman?
Yeah, she's a good woman. And the reason why I say that is because I personally know people who knew Nicki from the Gucci days. And Gucci was doing everything he can to f Nicki, and she never would give him no pussy to this day. All them young money now. I got a lot of admiration and respect for Nicki Minaj because she for sure, I know many people. Shout out to Miss Nah. Nicki didn't open that pussy up to get to where she at. Yeah, so I got a lot of respect for her.
What about a Sexy Red?
She done fucked quite a few and many. But hey, that's a real hoe, and she make it be known she a hoe.
I don't really think she's a hoe. I think that's for play. I think that's a character.
No.
I don't think she like rap guys. I think she like street guys.
Most street guys trying to pretend to be rap guys. Once she find out that they ain't real street guys, then she quit. But nah, she ain't pretending. And I personally have been to her town and then talked to her. Nah, she really from what now? Ain't playing.
Yeah, what? Yeah, hey, listen. And this lets you know, this right here, the host lets you know that a lot of our brothers needed this conversation. Say Cheese is a cool dude, but he clearly don't know the difference. Like clearly by his tone when asking the question with all this disbelief. So you're telling me you just, yeah, man. This feel like they conversation between Charleston and Say Cheese sound like a conversation I'll be having with one of my closest kinfolk. And I'll be telling him about like human nature and stuff and about how society has, essentially programmed a lot of the majority of us to be. You got the woke people, but that's always the lesser percentage. And in human history, for the most part, it always has been. But, that's besides the point. I always talk to him about human nature, and he always sounds so shocked at the truth. Like, you really think so? I'm like, man, yeah, I know so. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Just pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, certain things are just rare. And that's why when you come across it, you just got to cherish it and do the best you can. Because them the situations where you will look back and feel like you fumbled. That's just what it is. But yeah, man, that's it for the first reaction video. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes. Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and that hardened